Aries, welcome back to Crystal's Tarot. This is going to be your reading for your Sun, Moon, Rising, possibly your Venus sign, depending on what shows up today for January 2021. We're going to go ahead and jump right into it. Go ahead and get comfortable. Inhale and exhale as it feels comfortable to you. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you've not already done so. For Aries for January 2021. Aries for January 2021. One more shuffle, and then we'll be good to go. Aries for January 2021. Okay. Bottom of the deck, you have the Six of Wands. So this speaks about a victory. Alright, we'll get into that energy, but first we're going to pull some clarifiers. Try not to make this reading too long for you today, but we'll talk about what comes up. One more shuffle and we'll be good to go. Aries for January 2021. Aries. Okay. Aries for January 2021. All right. Bottom of the deck clarifier, you have the Nine of Swords. So I feel like you're really heavily focused on bringing in this victory for yourself, or for some of you, you might not be sure how you're going to get a victory, but I feel like Spirit's relying on you to kind of get the message that they're trying to give you. Basically, even though things might feel like it's difficult right now, Spirit wants you to be aware that you should expect a victory. You just need to change around your energy so you're not feeling so weighed down, so that you're able to get your guidance a little bit better than what you've been lately. Your current energy, you have the Temperance with the Three of Wands. So you're trying to really bring balance to a situation that you've been waiting on, that you're trying to rely on Spirit, trying to use your intuition. And then we have the Sun card with the Ace of Swords. So what's crossing this balance that you're trying to bring in is, I feel like there's a truth that you're waiting for that will bring you in a great joy, but it hasn't came yet. And so that's causing you, like you're just sitting there waiting for that to come in. You're waiting on Spirit to bring you clarity and joy in a situation. So that you can feel more balanced about something, but you're trying to use your internal strength to kind of like dissipate and calm the pressure, your internal pressure, so that you're a little bit more relaxed in a situation. In your underlying energy, you have the Hierophant with the Page of Cups. So I feel like at a soul level, you're either wanting to solidify a commitment that you're already in, or you're wanting to bring in a connection that you can eventually solidify, like something that's going to be worth your investment, something that's worth your time. In your recent past, you have the King of Swords clarified with the Page of Pentacles. So I feel like in your recent past, you might have heard some information regarding something that you thought was stable, and it might not have, the communication might have caused you to kind of like feel on guard, feel hesitant about a situation, feel like a lot of anxiety about it, not being sure what to expect, not being sure if it's going to have a favorable outcome for you. But again, Spirit is trying to assure you a victory in the outcome. You just have to like calm down your internal energy and stop allowing your stress to like over, what is it? It's trying, like, it's the direction I'm getting is that you need to have patience and self-love, so that you can get through the difficulties right now and focus on the end goal instead of focusing on the confusion and the difficulty you're in right now. Because you should expect a victory. It's just a matter of getting out of your head space and feeling so disappointed and feeling like giving up. I feel like you spend a lot of time not being able to get much sleep very well. And when you're resting, you're not really resting because you're thinking about everything that's stressing you out. And Spirit just wants you to put that aside for a moment so you can have a victory. Like, instead of stressing on a situation that you're dealing with, actually look at the things that you've learned within those difficult situations, and that's going to help you to not feel so rigid in your thinking, but it's also going to help like bring in more like clarity for yourself, because you're going to be turning the difficulty into like lessons. You're going to instead of focusing on the bad in the situation, you'll see the benefit for it or in it. In your crowning energy, you have the Ten of Swords clarified with the Eight of Swords. So you're spending a lot of time in this mental conflict, this mental confusion, a lot of anxiety, a lot of, you might be feeling a little bit depressed and very disappointed with the way that things have worked out. And you're spending a lot of time just focusing on that energy. Somebody might have betrayed you, or you might feel betrayed in a situation. You might feel like you're not owning your power the way that you wanted to, or the way that you'd hoped you'd be able to, and that's also causing you to have a little bit of lack of confidence. In your near future, you have the Four of Cups clarified with the Seven of Swords. So you might be looking at something that's being offered to you and just not being fully satisfied with it, or you might not feel like somebody is being fully satisfied with what your the commitment or whatever it is that you're offering to them. I feel like for some of you, somebody might have lied, cheated, and stole something from you, and it's leaving you to feel disappointed because you did care about that person and the situation, and you didn't expect them to behave in the way that they did. For some of you, you might find out in the near future that somebody had did something disappointing that betrayed your connection. And that's going to leave you saddened and disheartened. But I feel like some of you, like you're like, so I'm reminded of like the law of attraction. So whatever it is that you focus on, you're going to bring more of it. So if things are like going great for you and you focus on that energy, you're going to bring more in. If you're feeling disappointed and defeated and feeling like there's a lot of lack, you're going to bring more of that in. So the best way to increase your energy is to focus on self-love and appreciation, and go over your gratitude list to bring in that, to manifest more things that make you feel joyful, make you feel hopeful, make you feel content and proud on the inside. How you see yourself currently, you have the Five of Cups clarified with the Star card. So I feel like right now you're disappointed, but you're still trying to keep an eye on the prize. You're trying to focus on the things that you're passionate about and that you're hopeful for. I feel like some of you are getting defeated and feeling disappointed that you haven't got your wish fulfillment as of yet. But again, Spirit is saying that you should be expecting a victory with your final outcome, even though you can't see it yet. It's just around the corner waiting for you. But you got to get out of this mental space first. Other people see you have the Knight of Cups with the the Knight of Cups with the Five of Cups. So other people see you as like possibly that you're moving forward out of love, but you're not really feeling it yet. Like, basically like you're acting like it and you're talking like it, but it's not really what you're feeling. I feel like other people see or might have the impression that you're just going with the flow and you're not really feeling it right now. It's like, how do you say? Like you're just going through the motions, but you're not really feeling those feelings, is kind of what I'm getting here. And your hopes or fears, you have the Page of Cups with the Hierophant. Oh my gosh. That's funny. Sorry, I just noticed in your underlying energy, you have the Hierophant with the Page of Cups. And now here in your hopes and fears, you have the Page of Cups with the Hierophant. So I'm going to show you them side by side. So this is your underlying energy, and this is your hopes and fears. So I feel like at a soul level, you're really wanting this, but you're fearful of it as well. That's funny. Spirit is very funny. So you're wanting a communication to come through in regards to somebody that you care deeply about, and hoping that it will allow like a further commitment to grow. Something that can be like, that'll withstand the test of time. Something that you can be passionate about and happy about, something that you feel the connection on, that you could feel proud of it. With these same two exact cards, you have two decks, two of the same cards pairing up in your underlying energy and in your hopes and fears. Sorry, so I feel like this is like really, it's a strong hope for you. But at the same time, you have like that resistance towards it. Like even though you want it, you might not feel like you can have it. So Aries, I would really advise you to like get rid of this mental conflict that you're having, this mental confusion, the mental blockages that you just kind of find yourself recycling the same thoughts and the same like difficult energies. To let that clear away. Stop being disappointed. Realize that even in the good and the bad, there's always something for us to learn in every situation. And when we're focused on we want something but we can't have it, that's what you get. But if you focus on something like you want it and you're entitled to it and you've earned it, and just like having more of like it hasn't came yet but it is coming, like having that expectation, you'll be surprised how quickly things start to turn around. Your final outcome, should things remain the same, you have the Eight of Cups, the Tower clarified with the Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like what this is saying is that because of all this mental conflict you find yourself in, you might actually be deciding to just give up on love, because it's not brought you the fulfillment that you wished for. But there's going to be something that comes unexpectedly that causes you to like move forward in a connection, an opportunity, whether it's a person, place, or thing. There's going to be something that presents itself unexpectedly to you after you decided to walk away from love. I don't know, for some of you, you might be getting a new job and you might find like your soul tribe there, or you might find somebody that you want to be in a relationship with there, somebody who inspires you. For others of you, you might be out and about and somebody unexpectedly, you just bump into them and it just feels like a connection between the two. For others of you, you're going to decide to walk away from love and you're going to focus on being prosperous and creating your abundance. Okay, Aries, that has been your message for January 2021. Before we go, let's get some whispers of love. some advice from Spirit, please. Spirit advice for Aries for January 2021. Spirit's advice for Aries. One more shuffle. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit's advice for Aries. Advice for Aries. Advice for Aries. Sorry, these decks are kind of new. And they're still a bit stiff. Advice for Aries for January 2021. Advice for Aries for January 2021. Spirit's advice for Aries for January 2021. Yeah, I feel like you're really closed down right now. Like you're wanting something, but you're doubtful for it. Spirit's advice for Aries. Like there's a lot that you're holding back, that you're wanting to get out, but it just kind of feels like you're like, you're trying to tell yourself it's not possible. I appreciate this moment. Every situation is an opportunity to grow and find love. So even though things aren't going the way that you're wanting to or hoping that they would, appreciate what you're in right now. Appreciate it's just a period of transition. It's a time of growth and development. It's a time of healing any past wounds, any negative ways of thinking, so that you can actually bring in that abundance that you're wanting. Right now you might feel very disappointed, but once you clear out your energy, and I feel like that's why some of you, you're on the path that you're on, because there's something that needs to be healed within you, because you deserve a partner that is good to you, healthy for you, and you have to be of that before you can receive that, because otherwise when it comes in, it's just gonna cause a lot of conflict in the situation, because you'll both be on opposite ends, and opposition creates difficulty, and so it'll end up causing chaos within the relationship and situation, because you feel like such a disappointment, is such a heaviness on the way that you think about relationships. But you're being advised to let that go and appreciate the moment that you're in, that it's a period of growth and transition for you. The number is also 33, which makes a 6, which represents moving away from difficulty. Learn the lessons that you're in the moment right now, so that when something beautiful does come, you're able to equally invest just as much as the other person's going to be able to, so that it can be a healthy, nurturing connection. Honesty is essential. Speak with love and truth. And this includes the way that you speak to yourself as well. Speak loving thoughts to yourself over yourself. Don't be so rigid in your thoughts and feelings, so that you can heal things. Spiritual connection. A relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. So once you're able to clear things up within yourself, you're going to bring in your soul tribe. You'll bring in your soul mate, the person that you're meant to be with. But it has to be a healthy connection. So that's why you're being advised to allow this transition to happen and be grateful for it, so that way you can be healthy and whole, so that you can have somebody else that's also healthy and whole when they come in. Love makes the difference. Love helps heal past hurts and provide a sense of security and self-worth. So definitely practice self-love, and don't feel defeated from your past. All good things and bad things are there to teach us lessons, to help us to grow. And the best way to grow and heal is by practicing self-love. Even if you didn't get from people in your environment, you can always give it to yourself. Actions speak loudly. Express your love through actions. So start to make the movement and the gesture that you're being guided to take, whether it's for yourself or somebody else. If it's for yourself and you want to go like buy something that makes you feel good, be willing to do that. If you like to spend time alone or go hiking, whatever it is that makes you feel joyful, take those actions, make those steps, so that way you can start to feel that confidence and that joy within you to bring in more of that in your surroundings. And then your final one, you have physical touch. A tender touch can mean so much. So I know some of you are wishing for love and you might feel disappointed in where you're at right now. But just know that Spirit has something much better in store for you. You have the Victory card here with the bottom of the deck. And then the clarifier bottom of the deck, you have the Knight of Swords. So there's been a lot of difficulty that you've gone through, but it's going to lead you to victory in the end. So just remember to love yourself, appreciate yourself through the good and the bad and the ugly. Learn the lessons that you need to, so you can self-preserve and self-love to bring in growth and abundance for yourself. We're going to go ahead and clean out our energy before we let this reading end. Okay, Aries. Just know that you are an amazing soul and there's beautiful things in store for you. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you've not already done so. Until next time, I'm sending you lots of love and light, and please do not forget to give it to yourself as well.